everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news. And guys, there is so much to talk about this month, so we're gonna have to get straight to it. But first, we need to thank our beloved Patreons who support me and support the struggle for this channel. Thank you so much. Big shout out to D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Dave934, and Fluid Dog. Thank you so much for all your love and support, for help keeping me keep this channel alive. Thank you. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. Thanks for supporting this channel and the struggle. Now it's time for some motherfucking advice. Welcome to the news segment on O.C.D gaming news. My motherfucking advice. This month's O.C.Deidre's motherfucking advice is, girl, get yourself all the way together. It's time for the Gamer's Court. It's that time, bitch. Okay, so court is now in session. There was so much fuckery and snatchery going on this month. It was pretty hard to choose which one I was going to bring to the courtroom today. But EA, I'm calling you. Your name is on the docket. Let's get to it. Here we have the case of a YouTuber against Big Biz. EA against GGG Man Lives. He's a YouTuber who was paid to do a review for the game Anthem. So after he did his negative review for the game, they insisted that he take the review down. He basically wasn't allowed to say anything negative about the game, and it also had the watermark on it. So if the watermark is on it, that means EA endorses it, and they wanted it out. He was told to pull the video down because it was in breach of contract. The review has since been re-uploaded without the watermarks. So there is a problem with this right away. You pay someone to do a review for your game. That includes whether the review is good or bad. You're paying for an honest review. You have to disclose that it is a paid review, and you're giving your honest opinion. If this YouTuber gave a glowing positive review, this wouldn't be a problem, but he still has to disclose it. But the problem is that they didn't like what he had to say, so they wanted him to pull it down. Okay, so this was his opinions. Opinions are not facts, bitch. Okay, this is not an advertisement. This is a review. This is his opinion. You cannot take his review down because you didn't like his opinion, okay? That is not an advertisement that you got paid for a review, because that was not what their agreement was. Their agreement was, I give you money, you give me a review. He gave a review. You just didn't like the review, bitch. So you wanted to take it down. You cannot do that. Facts are facts. Opinions are not facts, okay? I'm ready to rule. I have no patience for this nonsense. I call bullshit on EA trying to pull this YouTuber's video and try and get a fake-ass review. I find you a messy-ass bitch trying to snatch this video back after you didn't like what he had to say. Let the people decide for themselves. I myself do not like to listen to reviews because I know what I like. Sometimes it can deter me from playing a game that I might actually like. I might read a review, but if I still want to play a game, I'm gonna play it. Reviews are incredibly subjective, so play what you like, people. And I know what I like. And I do not like this snatchery going on. So get out of my courtroom and don't steal anything on the way out. Next case. All right, buckle up because there is a lot of Naughty Dog news to unpack this month. Shocking. We ain't ready, bitch. We ain't ready. We ain't ready. Are you ready for the news? I wasn't ready when I heard it. I know y'all ain't gonna be ready when you hear it. This video comes straight from the mouth of Joel himself, Troy Baker. Okay, this is a video I got from Messy the Goat on Twitter. Big shout out to him. He posted this on Twitter, so all credit goes to him for sharing this news. This clip comes from the Argentina game show where Troy Baker was being asked questions by the gaming community in the audience, and this is what he had to say. Roll that clip.
In The Last of Us Part 2, not to give any details, but has there any scene that just got the same emotional strength in The Last of Us Part 2? Is it really emotional?
Yes, and more.
Holy shit.
Yes, and more. Many. Yes, and more. Sí y más.
Bitch, he confirmed it in English and motherfucking Spanish, all right? And if you want to know what it means in Italian, I'll tell you. Chanchalina. It means cry, baby. We're going to be crying our eyes out during this game. So we got it in English, Spanish, Italian. I'm not ready in any language, okay? So Troy Baker just pulled my heart out through my chest and I'm not ready for it. We're gonna be crying in every fucking language, all right? This is gonna be a worldwide exclusive cry fest for everybody. Get your tissues ready, get your therapist on speed dial, call your mama, call your best friend, cause bitch, we ain't ready. And in other neck-breaking Naughty Dog news, could my prediction been right all along? You know I've been saying it for years, literally years, that Naughty Dog's The Last of Us Part 2, my opinion, I feel like it's going to be coming out between the end of September to right before the beginning of winter, December 21st. I think it's going to come out before December 21st of this year, 2019. And I might be right. Could The Last of Us Part 2 be releasing in October of this year? I've been banging the drum. I've been preaching this to the choir for the last 2 years. I still say it's coming out. I might actually have been right. Stranger things have happened, bitch. This might be the strangest yet. We have a Peruvian game retailer, Law Gamers, advertising an October 2019 release date. I might be right. I might be crazy. Who the fuck knows? But I am here for an October release date for The Last of Us Part 2. I know it's coming out before the end of 2019. Trust and believe. What did you say, bitch? Oh, this motherfucker did not come up in this industry to talk bad about my Neil Druckmann. Oh, no. Oh, hell to the no. Bitch, who do you think you are coming in here talking smack about Neil Druckmann? I ain't having it. Joe Carnahan, a Hollywood writer who was working on the Uncharted movie, had a few choice words to say about Neil Druckmann. He called him a jerk-off. First, he referred to him as what's-his-face, bitch? Hell no. What's his face? I don't think so. You better put some respect on that name. He thinks that Neil Druckmann is stealing credit for Naughty Dog. Don't even try it. Now, you know I am an Amy Hennig fan, and I give all credit to Miss Amy Hennig. She is the queen. If it wasn't for her, we would not have a Nathan Drake or an Uncharted, okay? But Neil Druckmann is not trying to take over her crown. He took over the story when she left. That's it. He's been working on Uncharted since the get. He worked on Uncharted 2, 3, and 4, so don't even try it. He worked under Amy Hennig. He came up in the ranks from nothing, from nobody, and worked his ass off. That takes nothing away from Miss Amy Hennig. If he didn't like the story you were telling, maybe it was you, bitch. Maybe it was you. Says whatever the hell his name is, he's a hitchhiker, bitch. Don't even try it, okay? He is no hitchhiker. He never claims to have created it or takes possession of the IP, so don't even go there. You didn't like what he had to say because you probably just strolled up in it and didn't know shit about the game. This is completely unfair, and I am not having it. Uncalled for, bitch. Uncalled for. Real quick, I just got something very special in the mail from our beloved Ben Studio. I know what it is. I don't even want to open it. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at this. I want to leave the seal on here. It's like S&D, gold inlay. Look at this S&D. I don't know if you could. Here it is. The wedding invitation. Oh, with the little blood splatter. I love it. I'll invite you to celebrate their wedding at the First Fellowship Church, Marion Forks, Oregon. I am better late than never. I am so excited. David Lee, the community manager for Ben Studio, reached out to me because of all my shenanigans and posts that I did for the wedding trailer and the wedding video. He sent out this wedding invitation to me, and I'm so thrilled. It is going to go back on my collectible countertop there, on my collectible background. I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna keep it forever and cherish it forever. So thank you so much, Ben Studio. Thank you, David Lee. Thank you everyone at Ben Studio for making Days Gone possible. Y'all are the real MVP. Thank you so much. I knew my invitation was lost in the mail. Here is the Days Gone news. Everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Days Gone. You know I'm waiting like Christmas for this game to drop, and as of today, I'm recording this on Tuesday. It is 45 days from today. Okay, so first of all, Days Gone just went gold. March 8th, Days Gone went gold. That means that the game is completely done. The master is sent off and it is ready for production. So congratulations. What a relief. These guys have been Ben Studio has been working on this game for 6 years. 6 years. So that is a huge accomplishment. They are way ahead of schedule. They put all the polish on it that they needed. If you are uncertain, go check out my Days Gone video I just did the other day on the previews. I break it down, and I mean I break it down. I break it down to the nitty-gritty, and we talk about everything that was shown on the previews. It is looking stunning, and I can't wait to play it. I'm so glad they had the extra time to really finesse it and make it polished and perfect and beautiful. I'm ready to play it. It was actually confirmed also that there are 6 hours of cutscenes. Also confirmed by Mr. Sam Witwer, aka Deacon St. John. So I am all about it. I love a full, rich story. I'm here for that 6 hours of cutscenes. Like, give it to me. I love the cutscenes. I love the story, the way it unfolds. I can't wait to play it. I'm so excited that the story is going to be that richly developed and fully realized. I am so happy. So I'm happy about the 6 hours worth of cutscenes. I am happy that it has gone gold. And also, there is DLC coming. David Lee, who is the community manager for Ben Studio, confirmed that there will be DLC coming out for Days Gone. It is not confirmed what exactly it will entail, when it will be coming out. We will be discussing that at a later date, but shout out to David Lee for giving us that little extra bit of tea that we haven't even got the game yet, and we're already looking forward to the DLC. So I'm excited. I can't wait to play it. So the previews came in for Days Gone. Everyone is going crazy for it. Everyone has rave reviews. It is, I mean, like, everything I read was positive. Everything I read was, this is a great game. We enjoyed playing it. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be when I first saw the game that was introduced. When we first saw the gameplay, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought I wasn't going to be into this game. I'm into it. This is what everyone has been saying. So I am so happy that Days Gone is getting the love it deserves, because I know it's going to be a Game of the Year contender, hands down. If you want to know the details about the game, please check out my video, my Days Gone preview, review, and analysis. I broke that shit down. So if you want to know all the tea about that, check out my preview, review, and analysis for Days Gone. I'll put a link in the description. Also, it was reported by Push Square that when they were doing the previews that they came upon a photo mode in the menu screen. So not only are we going to be able to experience this gorgeous game, we are going to be able to take pictures, photo mode. I don't know what it entails. Said that the photo mode is looking good. It was just, he spotted it quickly. Will it be in the final game? I don't know, but I hope it will. Next in Hideo Kojima Death Stranding news, there's a lot of news to unpack here too. Guys, this is a fun-filled, action-packed O.C.D gaming news this month, because I am not playing. I am ready. Let's get these games. 2019. I still think we're getting Death Stranding in June. Call me crazy. I know it could be not. I am probably wrong, but I feel it in my gut. June 2019, I feel like we're going to get it. I hope I'm right. Hideo Kojima, we know he has so many like loves of cinema and pop culture, and his references are like far and wide. And we learned back in February that Léa Seydoux, who's playing a character in Death Stranding, with her umbrella, with her tore up Toxic Avenger umbrella, was inspired by Mary Poppins, which I thought was absolutely perfect and brilliant, that he would take that reference, his beloved reference, and flip it on its side and make it Kojima style and make it his own. That is the most perfect thing I can think of, and I am here for it. It is a homage to Mary Poppins. Who would have thought? That is the most Kojima-esque thing I can imagine. It's like whimsy tied in with darkness and mystery, and I am so into it. And you know Kojima has a lot more surprises in his bag than Mary Poppins does, okay? There was also some trademarks that have been clocked, that have been filed. I'm going to tell you all about it. Kojima Productions has filed trademarks for 2 items, the Strand game and the Social Strand system. They were both filed on January 24th under video game, under downloadable game. Now, Mads Mikkelsen, who plays one of the characters in the game, has said in the past, he plays the main antagonist, that Death Stranding will feature systems collaborations, which require the collaboration of players around the world. So I'm so excited to see what that means. I don't think it's multiplayer in the way that we are thinking of multiplayer. I think this is more like a community-based system. Not multiplayer where we're playing multiplayer and shoot them up and running, and trying to get kills and see how many, kills versus deaths. This is going to be like a community building experience, I think, only because of what he has said in the past at conferences, even at PSX in 2016 when he said the stick and the rope, it's going to be about strands connecting. I think he's trying to connect the whole world through this fucking video game. And it's brilliant. No one has ever thought of it before. Everyone who has played this game, has previewed by Kojima, has said it is life-changing. It is iconic. They're like over the moon about it, and I am too. And I can't wait to play it. I mean, what he has been cooking up all this time is gonna shake us to the core, bitch. And he did say that the game is running a little bit behind schedule. It's not that far off schedule. So I still think that it's coming out June of 2019. So there is some drama going on with our beloved Bryan Dechart from Detroit Become Human. On February 18th, Bryan Dechart had to post a statement on Twitter about some very disturbing news. It seems that some of the moderators on his Twitch channel were getting a little too close for comfort and did not understand the concept of boundaries, which is really scary. For anyone who is on the internet, anyone who has a channel, sometimes you get some stalkers, just anybody does, and it could be a little scary, but apparently they were really crossing the line. He had to write a statement about it and had to remove them from the chat. He didn't name anyone by names, but I have the receipts. And he also further clarified it because a lot of people are upset because I guess they were very close with these moderators and that he had pulled the plug on them. And even very nicely even explained himself further, saying this wasn't a decision that I came to lightly. These changes were made after weeks of correspondence back and forth, trying to work on it in attempts to articulate boundaries and find solutions. Like he even tried working with them to try and work it out. But in the end, these people were not letting it go, and shout out to him for doing it, because you cannot let strangers come in and like invade your well-being and your quality of life. This was like weighing on his mind. This was terrible. Apparently, this was something more invasive than he is even letting on. For him to go to these lengths, it must have been bad. People, boundaries. He didn't want to go into further detail, so I decided to do a little digging. And there was more drama in the house. There was backlash from the community. Can you imagine the community were up in arms about, not all of them, a select few were very upset that he had pulled the plug on these moderators and were like thrown in his face, but all the time and money these moderators put into this channel. And like, look, no one's forcing you to be a moderator for the channel. If it doesn't work for you, if you're giving up too much of your own life, then that means you need to back up and, take care of you, boo. But don't blame Bryan Dechart when you cross the line. You cross the line, bitch. I hope all is well in the house of Dechart and Dechart Games, because he does not deserve that drama and that shenanigans. That is too much. I wish him all the best and the rest of his healthy community the best. Wake up, everybody. I thought it was a dream, but it is real. Dreams is happening. Dreams is coming. I know Dreams. I don't talk about it a lot on this channel, but I am so excited for it. I can't wait to play it. But the problem is, it was supposed to be out in 2018, and they silently just kept it moving. They released a beta in December. Early access launches in spring of 2019. It's coming. Spring is coming, and so is Dreams. So hopefully we'll have it on our hand. It looks brilliant and beautiful, and I can't wait to create and play it. I will be playing it on my channel. I'm so excited for it. I just don't talk about it because there is literally no information coming from them. It's hard to talk about when there ain't nothing. There's no receipts to pull. Cyberpunk 2077, they've been real quiet, but they're going to be at E3 this year. When everybody seems to be pulling out, they are showing up and showing out. And they also had a statement for all the fans, thanking them for their patience and waiting around all these years for this game. And I give them a lot of credit for that. But I can't wait to see what they're going to bring for E3. And I hope that we might get a release date window, because they were just rumors today, as a matter of fact, that it would be releasing in 2019. I don't believe it, but you never know. So I talked about last month with CEO Starbreeze blaming everybody but himself for the failure of the game, and it appears that it has quietly been canceled. They canceled Overkill's The Walking Dead. First they were saying, oh no, it's still coming to consoles. It was just released on PC, but now they were saying, oh no, it's coming to consoles. Then they were like, it ain't coming, period. It's not coming to consoles. We don't know if it's coming. And then it was officially canceled. It was removed from Steam even, following a complaint issued by license holder Starbound. Let's bring it back around. The reason why this worries me a little bit is because Starbreeze is also a big backer for Psychonauts 2, our beloved Double Fine. And I'm a little concerned that they might be pulling some shenanigans with our beloved game dev. So I hope they get their act together. So I wish everyone at Starbreeze and Double Fine all the luck in the world. There's so much gaming community drama that is popping off every day. It is hard to keep track of everything. So good luck, everybody. So Rocksteady Games, who are the game devs who gave us Batman Arkham, have been posting some job openings. Do they have something to announce? Will they be there at E3? I don't know, but let's wait and find out. That game was iconic, and I hope they are bringing something different for us. We'll see who they're hiring and what they're hiring for. Hopefully soon by E3. June is right around the corner. Okay, so some sad news for our beloved gaming industry. Reggie from Nintendo is retiring. He retired back in February, and I saw that Jeff Keighley was pretty much heartbroken about it. Jeff Keighley, the one who runs the Video Game Awards every year, the Game Awards every year, he brought Reggie and Phil and the head of Sony. He brought them all together for the Game Awards, and it was a great moment, and I'm so glad they were able to do that before he retired. So I hope you enjoy your retirement, Reggie, and all the joy you brought to all of the millions of fans across the land. Order 1886 confirmed? Well, not really. Kind of, a little bit, maybe. So Ready at Dawn, the developer for the Order 1886, received a replica Tesla weapon that was reminiscent of the game that was in the game for the Order. I love that game. I absolutely played the hell out of it. I think I played it 3 full times to get all the trophies. It was so much fun. It was gorgeous. It was like a shorter game than what we're used to, but sometimes, you know, you don't have all the time in the world to play all these games and invest 60 hours, 50 plus hours into these games. So it was like the perfect size game, but I do want more. I really hope they are ramping up production for a sequel, a prequel. I loved it so much. They have been hiring for the past few months, so I'm hoping that this is going to lead to another game. So everyone in the Sony game playing world has been complaining about the lack of backwards compatibility for the PlayStation, but it might become a reality. Now, I was skeptical too. I had raised my eyebrow as high as it could go until I saw who filed this pen. Mark Cerny, bitch. So for this backwards compatibility system, supposedly, I was shook. Sony is not fucking around. When Mark Cerny puts his name to something, you know something's bound to happen. So I will be keeping my eye out on this, and I will be giving you all the information as it comes in. Let the PS5 run on the PS1, 2, 3, and PS4 titles. If this actually comes a reality, who knows? Are they just trying to protect their IP? I don't know, but it would make everybody in the Sony gaming community stand up and cheer, because everybody's been asking that forever. Most overpaid hoes, CEOs, Activision and EA. So last month I told you about how much money these CEOs are making at EA and Activision, astronomical amounts of money, and they're laying off people left and right. Oh, the snatchery. I mean, they're coming in at the top 100 at like number 98 and making $35 million a year. That is some disparity within the gaming industry. And these people who to do what they love do not deserve to be laid off like this. So these CEOs, these hoes, don't be making all this money and they're left out on the street. Not right. So shame on you, CEO hoes, for stealing all the money and snatching all the money. And these people who do the real work are getting left out in the cold. Okay, so some happy news for Horizon Zero Dawn fans. We knew the game was iconic. It came out 2 years ago, and it has surpassed over 10 million copies in sales. That is insane. Now, we know secretly, that that Guerrilla Games is working on a sequel or a prequel. They've been expanding their offices. They've been expanding their workforce. They have been going through it and working hard and very quietly for the past year, because I think it was it's 2 Februaries ago the game came out, and last year, a year and a half ago, the DLC came out, The Frozen Wilds. So you know they're coming through with the sequel, which I am so happy about. Red Dead Redemption 2's soundtrack is finally getting released in the spring. I can't wait for it to come out. The soundtrack is so iconic. It is so moving. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And we know there are a lot of Easter eggs and callbacks within Rockstar Games between GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption, the first one and the second one. And there was some whispers on the interwebs that the guy that we fight in the epilogue that John fights at the farm is the voice of Stephen Ogg, which was Trevor from GTA 5. It is spreading like wildfire that it was him. It does sound very similar to him, but Stephen Ogg confirmed in a Twitter post that it is not him, and even he was shook over it that it sounded just like him. So unfortunately, that would have been a great callback if it was. I know the voice actor who plays Michael has an uncredited voice cameo in the game that no one has figured out yet as of today's date. So keep an ear out for that. If you find out, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Also, Bryan Dechart is a voice actor in the game. Okay, so Anthem has had nothing but issues. It is bricking systems. People are wanting their money back. They want refunds. It is causing a lot of problems for the players, and Anthem is going through the gigs, and some people are having a hard time getting their money back. There are plenty of disgruntled players who are not having it and not happy about it. You better do right by them. So it is time for our video game artwork extravaganza. Okay, we have not one, but 2 gorgeous submissions this month for your review. It is stunning as always. I am so happy to show you Miss Rain's gorgeous artwork of Miss Ellie. Every month she gives us all the beauty, and her artwork just seems to be getting better and better with every passing pick. We love it. We thank you so much, Miss Rain Artwork. Thank you once again for your gorgeous submission, and I'm so happy that you were able to share it with us this month. And not only that, she also reached out to a fellow artist who is a newcomer to the channel. Isabella NEC created this stunning artwork of Ellie and Dina, and I'm in love with it so much. I can't even take it. It's so gorgeous. The lighting and the character detail is stunning. I love it so much. I want you guys to give her a shout out, give her a follow. It's Isabel NEC on Instagram. She's so talented. And Miss Rain. And if you guys know anyone who is an artist who specializes in video game art, please reach out to them and send them over my way, because I want to showcase all the gorgeous video game artwork. So thank you so much for sharing your beautiful artwork with us. Once again, give them a follow and tell them I sent you. Thank you, Isabella NEC, and thank you, Miss Rain, for sharing your beautiful artwork with us. Thanks so much. Here are the video game release dates for the next 30 days or so. We know that Days Gone is coming up at the end of April. That's what I'm going to be looking forward to playing the most. And in 2 weeks, they were going to have the finale for The Walking Dead. Clementine's story is coming to an end, and I don't know if I can handle it, y'all. Okay, so now it's time for the yes and the mess. The yes, bitch, yes. Last week, I did a review and analysis video on the previews that were going on for Days Gone. And you know, I go into it. Okay, I pull out all the receipts. I get out my detective microscope, and I go over everything with a fine-tooth comb. I break it down. I go frame by frame. And I was so happy to see all the previews coming in, positive previews coming in. I got a DM from John Garvin himself, the director of Days Gone. He wrote the game. He is the writer and director of Days Gone. And he sent me a DM telling me he saw the video and he thought I did a great job. And he gave me some of the questions that I had about like the Days Gone tick the countdown of how many days gone since the outbreak. So he gave me a little of the answers, the things that I wasn't so sure of in the preview video that I was in the analysis video that I did. So that made me so happy. Like, he saw the video, he reached out to me. So grateful to Ben Studio for all the hard work they're doing, and I appreciate any and all love from them. I can't wait to play it on my channel, and you guys know I'm going to be obsessed. I'm going to be playing it from start to finish. So that was my yes for the month, my positivity that keeps me going. Thank you so much. That was a great, great moment. Now the mess. Bitch, you know I love a messy ass bitch. We love a messy ass bitch on this channel. But bitch, sometimes you'll go too far. Sometimes you go to the darkest side of the interwebs and there ain't no coming back. So not only is this a mess, this is a mess that you need to be canceled forever. Forever. THQ Nordic decided to go to the motherfucking dark side, and they hosted an AMA on 8chan. I'm not even going to say what they are accused of because I don't even want that vibe on my channel. So they are accused of heinous, dark things from the darkest edges of the interwebs, and they are beyond shady. Okay, this is like diabolical, canceled. No company would be crazy enough to go on a forum of theirs and talk to these bitches. But they did. They thought this was a good idea. Ask me anything. Oh yeah, I'm assured that this, they came out and said, oh, I'm assured that this is, you know, no shenanigans are going on. How dare you? They were under fire within minutes. Philip Brock, who was the company's PR and marketing director, he personally agreed to the session. He did it without knowing full well he didn't do his due diligence. People were reading him for filth, called him out immediately. He didn't understand the history and the controversy of the site. He apologized, but it was too late. Too late, bitch. I'm not even going to go into it because I refuse to even give a platform for that channel and for what they say. Philip Brock, you have been canceled. Officially. CEO Lars Wingford came back 6 days later and officially apologized, but it was too late, bitch. Too late. You were warned instantly that it was a bad idea. Do not go there. And they went there anyway. I hope they found a new community manager, someone who will take this shit seriously and who's not a dirty ass bitch. All right, guys, that's it for this month. I know this is a long ass episode. Oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video and my shenanigans. I love you guys so much. I'm so appreciative you guys watch. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me on this channel, and thank you for all the views on my Red Dead Redemption 2 finale video. It's like at 19,000 views for a little channel like me. That is so huge. It's like my top third video of all time on this channel. So thank you so much for showing it so much love. I appreciate it so much. If you like this video on this channel, please leave me a like and subscribe. And if you can, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. Help this girl out. The struggle is real, bitch. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with more. You're not off to a good start, people. Lord, the struggle, bitch. Oh my God, Lord, why? That is my theory. That is my conspiracy, allegedly. After he gave, like, it just changes color for no reason. I don't understand. Holy shit, this is such a shit show. It's not even funny.